webcam online. I don't know if everything is working. Oh, maybe I put some lights in the background. So this time I try to be a little bit earlier. What's wrong? I'm live? Okay. Is it working or not? Okay, I don't know. Hi Eve. So I don't know if this is nicer with a light or not. Maybe not. Okay. Hi Eve. So yeah, I don't know if it's working. I see myself live. Yeah. Okay, so first I have to watch. Okay, I was thinking now be a little bit more on time, because last time I tried the live Q&A and it was awful. I couldn't find the button or anything. Great. Looking great. Hello. No. Okay, so it's a little bit warm here, but yeah, I think I have to open the door. It's getting very warm, and if you're talking so much, then it's 2. So wait a minute. So I was almost the whole, what is it? The whole day outside, not the whole day, so the whole afternoon outside. I was running with a good friend of me, and we were talking a lot. So I don't know if you know this, but if they're always girls, yeah, always girls together, they like to talk, and it was a lot. It was very nice, and I guess my head is getting a little bit wet because I was the whole day outside. Okay, so I have my iPad here. I'm not at the computer, so I can't see the comments on the computer because my computer broke down today. So from 10 o'clock in the morning, I tried to call Apple support and asked what's wrong, what's happened with the computer. So I can't do anything with the computer. I can't do edit videos. I can't do put something else on the computer. I can't make really a setup for this live. I hope everything works now with the phone and with my iPad. So if I'm looking down, it's because I have my iPad here, and yeah, I can read the comments here. So yeah, it's great. 43 people already here, and it's not even 8 o'clock. So I was thinking, oh, in Germany it's 8 o'clock. So I guess in New York time it's 2 o'clock. I'm so confused always with all the times. But what I really have to say, thank you for all the comments in my last video. It's almost or more than 200 comments. It's amazing, and I need so much tissues to swipe down all the tears in my eyes. And I was thinking, oh wow, this is so amazing. Thank you for all this. Thank you for every sentence. I really tried to read them all. So the last 2 days I did nothing else than read the comments. I didn't know this. I was so overwhelmed, and I don't know really what to say. So I said I will stop the YouTube channel and leave the channel, but change the name, and then change the language as well. And a lot of people wrote down, okay, we can understand this, but it is more hard for us to follow you. Then we will try, we will keep watching you, and even if we don't understand any word. And this is so kind and so sweet. So thank you very much for this. Yeah, hi Joanna. I don't know what else to say. It's amazing. So I'm really thinking about how I can make you happy too, that you still want to enjoy this. And maybe I'm working with 2 different playlists, so that I'm just putting one playlist up there and say, okay, this is my past and the future, or something like this. Even with the language, I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can read some English books for gardening, or listening to an audiobook for gardening. I can pick up some words. Okay, over 300 comments. Oh wow. I didn't know this. It's, yeah, probably a lot of yeah, what should I do? People who are sitting in front of the computer, they are watching the video, and I didn't know what you are thinking. I didn't know what makes you that you want to see my videos. So I was thinking it's good to have a live Q&A to answer maybe questions, to have a little bit of communication, because I'm always here in my world, and I'm talking to my phone and I don't know what's coming back, and I don't know if you understand this. So it's so great to have a community of you and all of positive people. And yeah, I couldn't see any hate comment. I'm so thankful for this. And yeah, okay, now I start reading now the comments. Wait, where are they? Okay, so Triple Adventures. Oh yeah, this is Creamy Boy. So he was hiking with Corey and me the Witch Trail, or we met Creamy Boys and Captain there. Maybe you remember from the last videos. Effie, hello. Martin, hello. Susan and Jellybean, looking lovely. Oh, good, thank you. Guten Tag, Felicia. Oh, Michael, hello. And Peter, hey, I'm glad to see you in such a positive mood. Yes, I can't do anything else. I was crying a lot the last days, but it was only because I'm how are you saying this? Heartwarmed or warmed heart? No, heartwarmed, I think. Yeah, it was just some words that really triggered me, and I was thinking, oh no, I'm sitting here and crying again. And if I was going outside, I can't look very quickly on the comments, because then the people were thinking, oh, why she's crying, what she's doing. Yes, so I was just watching your first few PCT videos. Don't delete them. But sometimes you make something and then you're thinking, oh no. So remember this one video where I put out the trampoline? I don't know why I did this, but I was thinking, okay, I can't really go outside, and yeah, if it's dark or something, in Germany it's getting dark very quickly at 4 o'clock already. So I'm sitting here in my living room, and then I'm thinking, okay, I like to watch nature videos, but it's not so healthy for you if you're sitting in front of the camera. So that was the reason why I bought a trampoline, and I was thinking, okay, maybe one video you can just jump on the trampoline and then watch the video. So this was the reason why I was thinking, okay, maybe if I put this small section before my nature of hiking video, maybe you are motivated to do the same, even if you are sitting, I don't know, on an indoor bicycle or something like this. And after this video, I was thinking, oh, how can you show this? Do you understand? It's, oh. You have touched us all, and we loved watching you. You're such a sweetheart and are always so genuine. I don't know if you are saying this right. Joanna said, thank you, Joanna. Best of good fortune to you in the future. You have brought a year worth of smile to us. Oh, thank you, Chip Cormus. Do you plan on hiking in the USA again? Jay asked. Okay, so my plan for 2020 was to stay at home, to make my garden and just use the land I have. So I have not so much, but it's a small little thing, and I'm thinking, okay, why I have a big house like this, why I have a big garden. There is really a point now, or just a thing that I should use the garden. So I did this, and then I was just very lucky that I get 2 grass fields. So first one, and I asked for the grass field 4 or 5 years ago, and finally they said, okay, if the grass field is free, you can put on your own sheep. But at this time I had only 2 sheep, because they were living in my garden and I don't had more space for more. So I was in a very lucky position that I said, okay, I have a garden, I have time, I had no work at this time, and I get grass. So grass field, is this a good word? I hope so. And I was thinking, why not? Just start where you always dreamt of. And next year, I want to hike the last miles of the PCT. That was the plan before I get a fixed job. I think this is a good word. But now with Corona, I'm very scared to travel. Even if you get the injection, I'm thinking it's not really smart to travel at the moment. Maybe it's really time to focus on what you have, even if you have a small flat apartment. Just maybe time to think about yourself, your life a little bit. So I should answer your question now. Yes, I'm coming back to the USA and I want to finish the PCT. I'm thinking a little bit about to hike the whole PCT again. At the end, it turns a little bit more an adventure for Corey and me than really to focus on myself and hiking. But I don't know. It's a long journey, as you know. But yeah, I talked about the hiking the PCT again with Hannah and Caroline, and they said, okay, if you want to do only the 1,000 miles, only the South California part, you are just stepping in, and a lot of people are before you and hike the whole thing. So I'm thinking maybe I don't feel like one of them. I just feel like I don't know. Maybe I just want to be a part of a community again. And I totally missed to send my pictures in the yearbook. So I was thinking maybe this is a sign too. I should just do it the whole thing again. But yeah, at the moment, you can't really travel, and I'm starting a job. So yeah, maybe in a few years, but not next year. Okay, questions. Hey Patrick, hey Pumas, hello and happy New Year. Yes, of course. It's, I don't know, what is today? 30, yeah? Yeah, December the 30th, and tomorrow it's already the last day of the year. Incredible. This year was just so differently, and yeah. Okay, we don't want to talk about it today. I guess everyone knows this. I wish I knew about Patreon earlier. I barely even understand YouTube and comments. I have been rewatching your videos, enjoying it very much. Yes, it really helps YouTubers if you are watching the video and then put a comment down, because as a YouTuber, you know then that you like the video or what you especially like, even if it's only the music or if you're saying thank you, but it's a little bit more a step. So for me, I don't really look at the thumbs up or thumbs down, because I never know who's behind this. Because, okay, I really appreciate the thumbs up. This is not what I want to say, but a comment is just more, and I really try to read a lot of comments, so I see your name more, and I know, okay, you are again there and commenting something, and yeah, maybe you see something you don't really like. This is okay too, so you can just write down, okay, perhaps next time you can change this. Or in the beginning of the PCT, you were really bothered with too loud music. I didn't know, because I always had earplugs in my head if I edit a video. So I never had the chance to see a video on a big screen. And then we were at the Trail Angel house and we saw some videos on a big screen and with normal sound. And I was shocked. I didn't know that is so a big difference for me talking and the video and the music. So yeah, if you start watching the videos again, maybe I should do it too. It's like a big process. So yeah, great. Okay. Oh, your virtual hike video, I loved it. Okay, and I was thinking, oh, you can't show it. I have question about your sheep. Will you cut your sheep wool and also give them medicine for worms? I haven't learned how you can cut the sheep wool, how to share them or not. what is the name for it? No, okay. So I asked a shepherd to do it because he had the machine and he know exactly how it works. And I was thinking, I did a video about it, if you see this on my gardening channel. Yes, I have already another channel, but as I told you, I was thinking to break down with the other twos because one is in German, one is in English, and then I have this hiking channel, and it's a little bit too much, but we can talk about this later. So I asked the shepherd to cut all the wool away, and then yes, I have the wool here. So this is how it looks like. It's washed, but I washed it with my own soap. So it's a lot of lanolin inside. It's the wool fat from the sheep, and you can see this sheep had a lot of, yeah, I don't know, straw inside. Straw is a straw, and hay. So this is not so great, but the other one, this one looks a little bit better. If you can see the difference. So this is easier to make some wool of it. I'm doing it nearly every day. It's just relaxing. And then I'm making some wool. And I showed the socks I knit on Instagram if you're interested in this. Yeah, and I should make a video, but first I have to learn it by myself before I can make a video. Okay. I also use the trampoline, so seeing that was away some. Okay, no, then luckily it helps. Yes, a trampoline is a very good it's not a machine, but it's a very good thing to use indoor. If you don't want to spend so much money, it's not so expensive and it's very effective. So you can train your upper back, even if you till up your legs a little bit higher, you can just train a lot of things if you put some weight in your arms. And if you are doing the trampoline for 10 minutes, you know what you have done. So try it, it's a good thing. Adventure, hi, hello Eric, hello. I would skip traveling for now. Yes, yeah, it's better. Just do it. Summer, you should go to New Zealand one day. One of the most wonderful hikes I ever did. I never hiked in the US, which means I can't compare them. Oh yes, I really want to do the Terror. After the PCT, I did a speech here in my hometown, and there was one man who was very emotional after my speech, and he just said, oh, it was so great and thank you for this. And he drove home because he were very living close by, and he came back and gave me a book about the New Zealand trail. And he said now he was really touched by the book, and it's in German. And I read this book and I was thinking, oh great, one day I have to do it. So it sounds very nice too. And the good thing is, in New Zealand it's summer, if in Germany it's winter time. So it's just perfect if you don't want to have snow, bad weather, cold and rainy weather, what we have now. Corey always said it's vampire weather. Yeah, it's true. So one day I have to do it. So you should go. Okay, what is your new job? Should I say it? Okay. I don't know. If you are saying my job, I'm picturing always people, okay, this is one of those. But I'm working with children and I'm a teacher. Yes, I really love my job, and it's great to see the kids' eyes who just understand something right now and then just smiling and saying, okay, great, I know this now how it works. And then the best thing is if the one child is teaching another child to do something, because this child is a little bit slower in understanding. And yeah, it's a nice job. Very stressful, but I love it. I guess you have to love it, otherwise you can't do it. Ralph, Ralph, hello, howdy. Joanna, yeah, I had no idea about the comments. You would have seen more of me last year. Okay, yeah, that's true. Glad to see you smiling. Thank you. I usually just give a like, but all I comment more. Yes, that should be nice, Alicia. Thank you. Shave. Oh yeah, it's great. You are shaving the sheep wool. Thank you. I love watching your videos, Kim Kaverman. Your English is amazing. I would love to come to Germany and hike the Witch Trail. Looks like so much fun. Yes, the Witch Trail was very nice, but I did it already 2 times because this was one of my first hike I did in, I guess I was 18 something. I found old pictures of me, and at this time I had a dog, and yeah, you can't really do so much with your dog on vacation. You can't fly to something, so I just put the dog in my car and drove to the Witch Trail, and my bag was so heavy, so I can't really carry the bag because the food for the dog was inside my backpack too. So I decided to buy a backpack for the dog. And the dog was looking at me, what are you doing with me? I have to carry it. But after a few hours he was fine, and yeah, we hiked the Witch Trail together. And I met a woman online. It was like a Facebook group. I don't know if Facebook was there already. I don't think so. So we met each other online, and she said, okay, I like to start hiking too, so should we try this? But she left after a day. After my ex-boyfriend sent me a message, there must be mountain lions in the Harz. So she was very afraid, but I didn't know this because my phone was not working. So she was very afraid in her tent. And then a wild boar came in the night and make some noises and sounds. And I was thinking, okay, the dog is quiet, he's sleeping because he was very tired too. And I'm too, there's no problem, I can sleep further. And she was the whole night awake. And the next day I was just very relaxed and in a good mood because I slept well. And she said, oh no, this is nothing for me, I have to go home. So I don't know, maybe she's seeing now this video. I'm still sorry for this. Okay, I need to watch the video that is away, so you have the wool. Okay. I know you are a fan of hiking and gardening, but many other YouTubers do such videos. Your unique treasure is in this world to share with others is you. Ooh. Your soul rich in human values and warm heart. Peter Jäger, thank you very much. Oh, that's so sweet. What kind of ways are your chicken bee? They look really funny with their feathers. Feed on your birthday party. Never saw that before. Triple Outdoor Adventures asked. So I have Brahams. I guess this is the English correction. So yes, it's a American American ways. I don't know. Yeah, it's Braham in German and Braham in English, I think. Yeah, they are very big ones. They are like, oh, can I show it? Like, now this is a small one, and the bigger ones are even bigger, but I can't show it now. So they are very tall. They are not laying so much eggs, but yeah, for me alone, it's enough. They are very nice, and yeah, they have a lot of meat as well. Yeah, I'm eating my animals most of the time, the men. Yeah. What is the name of your gardening channel? I don't really want to say the name of the gardening channel because I have now 500 followers. And I was thinking I'm just quitting the 2 channels. So the one channel is Little Bee's Landhaus in German. It's 150 followers, I guess. And then Little Bee's Cottage. This is the gardening channel I'm doing. But again, as I told, I was thinking just to have one channel. Yeah, I don't know, it's just easier to just focus on one, to see the comments, and then every week I can just put a new content on. But if I'm playing on the other channel as well, and here I can't put out 2 videos, and it's only one for the one channel and one for the others. I'm a little bit struggling with it, but yeah. Okay, so if you want to see at the moment homesteading videos and farm videos, you have to use the Little Bee's Cottage, to write down on YouTube, Little Bee's Cottage. Yes. Lanolin oil. Yes. Well stayed, Peter. What a nice man. I raised alpacas for a while. Oh, I really love to spin alpaca wool. It should be amazing. I still have lots of fiber that I shared, but I don't know how to process this. Interested to see how you processed it. Okay, it's not so hard. I didn't know anything in the beginning of the year, so I just started with it. I bought a very good machine how to make the wool straight. So as you can see, it's a little bit like this, and then you need a machine to make all of this straight. I don't know how we are calling it. So we are saying die Fasern müssen gerade liegen, and then if you're picking some of it and then you are spinning it, it's just turning around. But maybe I can just make a video for who you are not interested in it. It's not so difficult. You need some practice and then it will work. Your English is just fine, thank you. But this is the thing. So as you know, I'm a teacher, and then I'm talking English and make a lot of mistakes, and sometimes I'm thinking just use a language you know what I mean. And then as a child, or everyone at school are always teaching, and focus. In Germany we are focusing a lot of the mistakes you are making. I don't know if this is different in another country, but here if you make some mistakes, if you are talking, always the teachers are saying, no, stop, this is not right, you have to use this and this. And I'm always thinking why they are doing it. And I guess this is a little bit from my childhood, bad memories. I wasn't good at school. Before I met Corey, I couldn't really talk. If you asked Hannah or Caroline, I hiked with them in the beginning of the PCT, or I was so shy, and I was so afraid to say something, and then I couldn't understand anything. I always asked them what they are saying. Can you translate it again? Okay. Susan, you may have posted this before, but do your sheep have names? Yes, all my sheep have names. It's very important for me because they are my children. So it's Betsy and Tina, Anna. I just saying them in German because I always call them German. So Anna, Sophie, Marie, which I have more, Heidi. Yeah, and what I have there, Wilma. I called one sheep Wilma. Mona. So Lisa. Yeah, a lot of names. So yeah, maybe I can just make a sheep video and just say, okay, this is a sheep and as well, and they have all their own characters. So it's amazing. Betsy is a very tall one, the black one who always want to cuddle. She's just standing there and just enjoying if I'm cuddling her. And Tina is a little bit shyer. She always wants to know what's going on, and she likes to fight a little bit with the others. But then sometimes she needs cuddle too, and sometimes she just said, okay, I don't need this. So special. But I guess if you have an animal, you're just talking very crazy, as me too. It's getting your friends. What's your favorite German trail? I don't have one. So the Malerweg we did, Cory and I, in Dresden was very beautiful. The Witch Trail. I hiked Hermannsweg. This is Hermann. So we have a Liberty statue of Hermann in the forest. I really have to show this to you one time. It was a very nice trail. I guess a lot. So you can't really say this is my favorite one. There are a lot of trails and have nice areas as well. Oh, I hiked from Munich to Venice. This was very special because you're hiking above the Alps. I guess it's very nice if you have a trail that you have a different landscape, like the PCT. You have the desert, you have the mountains. You don't have the beach, isn't it? No. So this is missing. But from Munich to Venice, you have the beach as well. And then you're always thinking at the start, you're thinking, okay, at the end, I will see the water, the open sea. And yeah, so you're getting so excited. And if you are finally there, then you are thinking, oh, great, that's it. I can just jump in. And yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, but also it's nice to walk only through the forest. If you have very big trees like in Oregon, you are just getting very quiet, and yeah, you are just thinking about that and thinking, oh wow, what's here, what's going on? And they must be so old. They saw so much people, so much animals, if you can say that trees are seeing something. Yeah, but I feel very special, and I feel all the energy if you're walking through a very deep forest and very old forest. Yeah. Okay. Wait. I missed the comments. Wait, I need a minute. Laughing, great story about your dog. Yes. What kind of dog did you have? Oh, I had an American one. It's funny, if I'm thinking about it, I had a lot of American things. I had a collie, like a Lassie one. So you have the British collies and the American collies. And I had an American version because they are a little bit taller and they don't have so much hair. It's a little bit less, I think, if I have it correctly. So I had a very tall Lassie dog. Yeah, as a kid, you always want to have a dog like Lassie, isn't it? Teaching is a noble profession. No doubt you're excellent. Okay. Hi, Little Bee. Wonderland in Hamburg. Have you ever been there? No. So Sabrina, hello, nice to see you here. Your English is very good. Thank you. Yeah, but this is the point. If I'm talking like just normal conservation, conservation, is this a good word? Like a normal talk, it's easier because this is an easy level you are using. Most of the time you're hearing the words, you are reading some comments and they are the same words. But if we want to talk about special topics like raising sheep, like shaving the wool, I miss a lot of vocabulary, or digging the ground, if I have this right. But I'm also thinking, okay, if I'm saying something wrong, you can just write down in the comments the correct word and next time I know it. Maybe I just put a very high level and I put a lot of pressure on myself. I don't know. Is one sheep named Bruno? No. I only have woman. Heidi. Yes, this is a very small sheep. And I'm still thinking if I should keep her or not, because she's just too small for the breed, the race. Because yeah, I like to have animals, but I also want to use them a little bit. So I like to get the milk of them. I like to get the wool. And if it's not working, but if it's maybe just a half liter of milk from the one sheep and the others have 1 or 2 liters of milk, sometimes you have to make the decision to give a sheep away. Not to put the sheep to the butcher, but find a nice other place. I don't have so much space, but yeah, I don't know. At the moment, I'm thinking I will keep her. Heidi is a nice name for a sheep. Yes. A video in your sheep would be great. In your sheep, video in your sheep. Is this correct? A video of your sheep, I guess, or not? From your sheep? No, you see it starting again. This is random. In one of your videos, you cook potatoes and carrots and onions. It looks so good. To make this dish, do you boil the potato before you put them with a pan with the carrots? Joanna, no. So I really like to cut down the potato in small little slides, and Jen just put them in the pan for now 20 minutes on a very low level with oil, and yeah, just once in a while I'm just turning them over. But if they are almost done, I put the other things like onions and carrots inside. But carrots, you can put them with the potatoes too, because they need a lot of time to cook together. So I put just the raw food inside, and then yeah, it's getting ready. I'm a fan of, how are you saying this, easy cooking. So I don't have enough time to make a big meal. So I really try to use healthy food, but then easily. Yeah. Will your lambs be giving you some babies this year? Not this year, but next year. So at the end of January, beginning of February, I hope I get a lot of babies. No, not I, but the sheep get a lot of lambs. I'm very excited about this. So I guess I will put up my tent just in the stable next to the sheep, or just not a tent, just my sleeping mattress. I'm not sure, but yeah, I really want to be there if there's a complication or something. So I totally want to make a video where I'm laying in the stable. So if I'm going to my work and the kids ask me, oh, why you have overall hay in your hair? It's because I have babies. Du kennst den Westerwald, steig mal wandern, Westerwaldsteig, einmal quer durch den Westerwald. Okay, someone asked if I know the Westerwald in Germany. No, I don't know them, but it sounds exciting. So yes, my plan is to do a lot of small vacations, and then hike in Germany because it's not so far away. So I started to hike by myself the Heidschnuckenweg. It's from Hamburg to Celle. It was very nice. I have some footage of it, so maybe I should edit it, and yeah, you can just see it. It was very great too. You are fabulous. Fabulous in English. It grows gradually. Okay, I have to look up gradually. I guess it's going better. Thank you very much, Janet Star. I'm in San Diego. If you're going to do the PCT again, I'd be happy to help you. Oh, it sounds great. Take you to the southern terminus. You should do it again for yourself. Thank you, Felicia. I was thinking about it to do it just again for myself. That's true. And the Trail Angels, Frodo and Scout, I stayed with them. I guess they just stopped with having hikers, and yeah. So maybe it's a good idea, a good plan. It's normal you don't know the words for a special subject when it's not your first language. Yes, that's true. And even I don't know all the words in German because they are just special words. And then I learned, and I'm prouder that I know the German words. And now I'm thinking, okay, but now I have to learn the English words as well. So yeah, why not? Do you still keep in contact with Corey? We had contact 2 days before. No, that's not true. So he sent me his breaking up video and asked if this is okay what he is saying. Hi, James. Yes, and I watched the video before because, of course, it's a topic about me and or about him and me. This was a little bit a small conversation, and then I reached out to him and say, okay, I want to delete all my videos. We talked about this a little bit, and his advice was not to delete all the videos, but he can understand why too. And now the only thing I know is that he is hiking, so I don't know anything more. I guess after a breakup and it's fresh for us, it's difficult to keep in contact. But yeah, I'm still sometimes thinking about what he's doing. I hope he's doing well. But I guess it's normal. So we were a long time together. We did along. So it was very close in the beginning at all. And yeah, so maybe one day we can be friends. But at the moment, I think everyone is going his own way and focus on it. Yeah, so yeah, it's difficult. A breakup is always difficult, and yeah, I don't know. Okay, what do you do with all the milk? Make cheese, sell the extra? I don't know if I should answer this question. Okay, I milked all the sheep, and I was drinking the milk, and I really like to make some oatmeal like muesli, so cereals in the morning. I really like to eat it, and if I'm not using the milk, I put them in the fridge. And I was thinking they are so special, the milk. I don't want to throw the milk away, so I just put all the milk in my fridge, and I have a very deep freezer, a very big deep freezer where I put them in. So no, a fridge is a cooler, no? Okay, now so I put them in a deep freezer, and they are frozen now. So I have now 3 deep freezer for myself alone. I'm living alone. I have 3 deep freezer. So in one, it's full of milk. I put the milk in blocks like this size, and then I freeze them. And I'm just milking the sheep a half year, and the other half year you are not milking sheep. So it's a little bit different than a cow. So a cow, you can milk a cow the whole year, and with a sheep you're making a break. So you're milking the sheep half year in the summer, and then for the winter you're making a break. So I'm using my frozen milk every day for my cereals, but I have still too much. So yes, my plan is to make some cheese. Hi Declan. I will make some cheese. I want to make butter. I want to try out how it all works, but I don't know if I can find the time. So for now I didn't find the time, and you need some material to make cheese as well, and I don't have this at the moment. But yeah, the plan is to make my own cheese. Oh, I did my own cheap cheese. It was a very soft one, so it was on my Instagram, I guess Little Bee's Cottage, it's the name of it. And there I have a picture of a creamy cheap cheese. It was very good. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try to make that potato dish. Thank you so much. Okay, I want to see a picture. Okay, so happy for your next adventure. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you, Janet. Really consider making some honest everyday talk YouTube videos, perhaps in English in the future. Imperfection is what makes us human, so there is no need to worry about making mistakes in English. Oh, thank you, Peter. I don't know really how I want to make future videos. I just was thinking maybe I should go back a week and thinking what I'm doing the whole week, and try to find some content and share it with you. So this week I can just share, I don't know, what I did with the wool, maybe. Yeah, so do you feed your sheep grain? What is grain? Grain. So I'm feeding my sheep hay in the summer and in the winter. In the summer not so much because they have hay, And if I'm milking the sheep, they get special sheep food. There are a lot of cereals inside, minerals, vitamins, and oats. Yes, I guess this is a name. Oats. They love to eat oats, and it's very good for the milk. So yeah, this is what they get. And at the moment, they are getting Zuckerrüben. I don't know the word. No, I don't know really the word. So if someone want to look it up, grain is sheep food. Yes, so they get this too in the winter, and then carrots, grain. No, yeah, the Zuckerrüben. Yeah, so some special food for the winter, so that they are stronger, and hopefully the babies are getting healthy. So I used to raise pigs and stayed the night in the field when the mom had babies. Yes, I guess it will be interesting. Beside hikers, my favorite channel are homesteading, so would enjoy your sheep adventure. I don't know, but sheep are so great animals. They are just very soft to touch and yeah, very special. I should show you in the videos. Yeah, so Carrie said, natürlich you and Corey can be friends. So he said, yes, why not? We can be friends. The cooler as means gulag. The cooler also means gulag. Gulag in English, gulag. Okay, the dirty knobs said. Is there a special reason to drink sheep milk? Yes, I bought a very old book from the 1950s, and this book is about how you raise sheep and what the milk makes so special. And they are talking about sheep milk is very, very healthy. A lot of vitamins inside, more than cow milk. And if you have problems with cow milk and yeah, your stomach make problems, you should try sheep milk. So it's very healthy, and it's it can be 6 until 7 or 8% of fat. So yeah, you can just drink a lot of it, and yeah, you are not hungry after it. I don't know. So I should wait, look it up why sheep milk is so healthy. But it also said if you have problems with your leber in German, it's very good for this as well. I don't know why it's like this, but it's healthier than cow milk. Yes. So great idea, freeze milk. I did not know sheep only milk half year and half of the year. Very good information. Yeah, and this is the reason why sheep milk is so expensive and not a lot of people have sheep, because now it's not very profitable. I don't know the English word. So you can't make a lot of money if you have only a half year the milk. And for me, I don't need so much milk. So this is great. And I have now a break. So in the summer, I need a lot of time for the sheep milk. So I'm milking them twice a day. And now I don't have to do it because, yeah, I have just free time. That's great. Do you prefer sheep or goats, or will you get a few goats in the future? I liked, oh wait, there's a comment. Will you sell honeybee and cheese was good, enjoy it. Okay, so I will answer this later. I prefer sheep because goats like to escape, and in Germany, yeah, you have fences everywhere, so we don't have so big fields where they can just walk around. So we have fences, and yeah, goats like to escape, and yeah, you can have a lot of troubles with it. So it's easier to have sheep, and you can milk goats the whole year. And as I said, I really like the break because yeah, I don't need so much milk, and it's okay, it's perfect for me. And sheep milk, it's tastes a little bit sweeter, so it's tastes nearly the same than cow milk. And goat milk, I tried it once, only from a supermarket, so maybe fresh one is better, but I don't like it so much. You really have to use to it to drink it. Yes. Will you sell little bees honey? Yes, I have honeybees, or I had honeybees, but at the moment I don't have them because after the PCT they were not alive anymore. So I had one who was beekeeping the bee. But yeah, it was a bad year, so I don't have beehive at the moment. But I'm thinking about maybe in next year in the fall I want to get one. I'm not sure if I want to have in the spring one because it's a lot of work too, and I'm working full time. I have my garden, my sheep, so the garden and the sheep is new, and if I have bees, it's more. So maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I have all the equipment and I really want to start again, and I miss my honey. So I don't like to use so much sugar, and I always used honey. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, it should be nice. The cheese was good. We enjoyed it. Oh yes, Sabrina, I gave you some cheese. So she's living close to me and she said she really liked the cheese. Do you prefer, oh, I had this. Goat grain is Getreide. Hi Nessa, I just remembered you were having a live chat. Oh, Christy, hello. No problem. So the Zuckerrüben must be called sugar beet in English. Okay, so the sheep are eating sugar beet. Yes. Oder beep, pulp, pulp. Okay. Liver, yes. Okay. Profitable. No, this is not the reason, but on Google Translate you can hit a button and it's saying it. So sometimes in my live Q&A on Patreon I'm using the option that I can hear it. So I can read now the words, but how you are saying it correctly. Our neighbors had goats and they escaped all the time. Yes, you see? Your chicken escaped too on the birthday. Yes, but sometimes I like to put the chicken outside so that they can just walk around a little bit. Yes, I like this to have animals around me. And the chicken coop is close to the street, so there are not really so much cars here. But sometimes I'm thinking, oh, I really like to have the chicken with me in my garden if I'm working in the garden. It's always so funny what they are doing, and yeah, they are always searching for worms and something to eat. And then one chicken is seeing a worm, and she is just asking the other sheep to come over and eat the worm. So this is very nice and gentle. What kind of job are you working full-time at? I'm a teacher. I'm very curious what kind of job. Oh, I'm a teacher. When you go on a long distance hike, who take care of your home and all your animals? I have a friend. He is 30. No, I mean he is 64, 65. I don't know really. No, around 60. So he said, yes, I really want to help you and I see that you need the break. So he said, okay, you want to look after my house, after my mail, looking in my mailbox if I get some papers. And I had only 2 sheep and 4 chicken and bees. So he's saying, okay, just bring it to me because he has a big farmhouse and there is where the sheep are now. So the sheep are not outside in the bad weather. So over day they can go outside on the grass field he has around his house, and then they are in the stable for the winter. And yeah, I'm very happy that I know him, and yeah, he is helping me. So my father died a few years ago, and I miss really the father who you can just ask, especially if you are a girl. Sometimes you need just a man to help to screw some sing together, or I don't know, something heavy, to carry something heavy. And yeah, he helps me. Have you started your seedlings in your greenhouse? Seedlings in my greenhouse? What do you mean exactly? So in January, I'm starting. Yesterday. I started with my gardening book. So I have an calendar to put some. So in the calendar, I I wrote down the seedlings. How no? This is what I mean. There are special words I'm not using normally. How I can explain this? So I have a calendar and I write down where the moon is. So sometimes you have special days like leaf days, and you have leaves like kale. This is a leaf, and you can put out the leaves on this special day. They should grow better. I don't know really why, but I like to have this calendar, the moon calendar. So it's a little bit a better planning for me, so that I don't want to put all the seeds together. So I'm just make some groups and put the groups out on the right day. So today I did the work and put a calendar in front of my daily calendar. So next year I want to use a daily calendar and write down when I exactly put out the seed, if it was successful, so that you can just after the year you can look up. So maybe you saw my blue gardening book that I started, but in this gardening book I wrote down special about tomatoes, what kind of tomatoes I have, potatoes as well. But this was a little bit a catalog of all the things I have, but not the dates. So next year my change is to have an exact diary book, a diary garden book, as you want to call it like this. And I'm thinking, okay, this is maybe a good idea, even with the sheep. So I can exactly say on which day one sheep gets maybe 2 babies, maybe 1 baby, if there was any complication. Yeah, something like this. Okay. Where was I? The chickens just went to their neighbors. Oh, this is not great. So sorry, neighbors, but the chicken shouldn't go to you. So don't be mad at me. Okay. From time to time, we find an egg in the garden from our neighbor chicken. They run around everywhere during the day, Sabrina said. Okay. That is interesting that you are a teacher. Do you teach a particular subject or age group? Victory, we have primary school, so I'm a primary school teacher, and I have math, German, and Sachkunde. I don't know the translation. So like a biology, history subject. So this is all together in one subject. This is my main subject. But as a primary teacher, you always teach a lot, and most of the time all the subjects. And at the moment, I'm responsible for music, sport, and computer lessons. And yeah, if a teacher is sick, I'm always the first one who is responsible for this. But I hope next year I get a fixed job, and then I have maybe my own class. And I really like to teach all the subjects, to be a lot in my class. Are you planning for next year's garden? I liked watching your garden journal videos and was wondering if you are doing that again this year. Of course. I put so much work in my garden. Maybe you saw it with the soil. It was incredible how much soil I put inside the garden, because it was a big acre. I get it from a farmer, and yeah, I tried to grow a little bit grass like a normal garden, but it was not really successful. So I put some hard paper on the ground, then the soil on it, and then the small little plants, because I grow the plants in my basement, and then if they are strong enough, they can go outside. Yeah, like small little babies. Oh, and the tomatoes. I grew them inside the house, and every day in the morning I put them outside that they get a little bit wind so that they get stronger, and then I put them back. I know, I guess I'm a little bit crazy. I have to drink something. Wait a minute. I can feel my throat a little bit. So, someone asked me for a tip for my skin. I don't know if my skin is so great, but I'm drinking a lot. So this is now water with my own made apple juice. Just a small little bit. Glad I was able to be here. What kind of teacher are you? German, biology, math? I guess I answered this question. Do you have family members that help with farm work? No. Okay, sorry, I need a break. So, no, my mother and my sister are not really interested in farm work. I'm coming not from a farm family. I don't know really why I'm doing this. I grew up in a small little city. I moved a lot, and then I was old enough, I decided to have my own, where I never have to move again. Every 2 years I moved in my life, and it was the 12th or 13th times that I moved, and I was thinking, okay, now I'm done with moving. I really need my own space. I don't know. And then I had the garden, and I was thinking, oh, maybe you should just start your own garden. And then the idea of healthy food came in my head. Yeah, you hear a lot of stories in the food in the supermarket. Food was bad, please bring it back. There was something wrong with it. It is not so healthy. They add a lot of sugar and you didn't know it. Some stories like this, and I'm thinking, okay, but I have the space, so maybe use the space for yourself. And this is why I started to read gardening books. I get interested more and more in this. And this year I figured out it's not really so difficult to grow your own food. But what are you doing with all the food? This was my biggest problem this year. So I had a lot of pumpkins. I had a lot of zucchinis. What else? Tomatoes, beans, potatoes. Oh yes, the potatoes. I guess I harvest a lot of potatoes, and they are still in my basement. So how are you storing the potatoes? You should know that potatoes don't like too cold, because then they are getting very sweet if they are above the 0 Celsius. I guess it's 32 Fahrenheit. And then they are getting sweet, and they are not tasting like normal potatoes anymore. So you don't want this. So you just want to have the normal potatoes. How are you store them? And they get green if they have lights. And the green is very poisoning for you. So you can't eat green potatoes. It's so unhealthy. Don't do this. And this is something I have to learn. I didn't know this at all. And yeah, it's like just a basic, and I'm very interested in all how you make your own food. Okay, I asked about the journal just as you started talking about it. No, great. Seedlings. Okay, the thing, what is it in English? Yes. Thing is easy. You can use it for everything. I also garden by the moon. Okay, no, I really liked it. I didn't know it is working, but I had very good experience this year. It's kind of biodynamic gardening. Yes, that's true. I'd be happy to help with the vocabulary. Great. My mother cutted her nails by the moon for some years. Okay, yes, I have heard it. So you can keep your bees by the moon. You can cut your hair, the nails by the moon, even if you're eating. So there are special days in the week where you should eat rice and wheat, but I don't know this. I wrote it down. If you are interested in it, I can search for it. But I'm not doing this really. But sometimes it's just to have a small little structure in your life. And then I guess it's okay. I'm doing the structure from the moon for the gardening. Maybe it helps, maybe not, but it's a structure and sometimes it's good. Even if you are a beginner, why not? Okay, we always want to keep a garden journal, and then there's so much to do in the garden what never write it down. Yes, but at the moment I am listening to an audiobook, Power of the Habits. I don't know, it was a New York Times bestseller, and it's all about habits. So if we are saying before you're going to the garden, you just put your garden book outside and take it with you, maybe it helps. I don't know. Um, I am glad that my plants in the apartment survive. I never tried gardening. Yeah, maybe you can start with microgreens. So I made already a video about growing microgreens. It's easy and I really like the taste of microgreens. It tastes fresh, it tastes special. Maybe just try it. They are easy and that maybe 3 days they are growing, so you don't have to wait so long until you can first eat them. And then, yeah, maybe you will start over again. Okay, writing down when and what you planned is good. Last English lesson at school 30 years ago. Have fun to find the correct vocabularies. Uh-oh. You teach math? Ausgezeichnet. Yes, I teach math, but it's only for primary school, so it's okay. But your neighbors were cool telling us that they are in their garden. Without chicken, we never talk to each other. That's true. So, yes. And sometimes they ask me for eggs. So, yeah, you're always welcome, neighbors. If you're just seeing this, if you need some eggs, come to my house. Don't forget to hit the like button, dudes. Thank you. Hit already, great. What do we add to your water? I did not hear that. Okay, I this looks funny, isn't it? So it's a glass where you're putting beer inside. And I was working in a restaurant for a long time, quite a long time. And I don't know why I have this glass. No, I really don't know why. So I never took it just with me. So I don't know. There was some reason I took it with me and I want to bring it back, but I never did. Maybe. So yeah, I have this glass and exactly there can be a half liter in it. So I really try to drink 2 liters a day. So 2 cups in the morning and 2 cups at least at the afternoon time, not too late before bed because then I have to go to pee in the night. It's not good at all. So this is just normal water, and in the winter I don't like to drink cold water. So I have always making myself hot water, and then I put some juice inside, and this is apple juice. So I made some apple juice. No, I not made them. So I had apples on my tree and I brought the apples to a factory and they make apple juice for me. And yeah, I don't have so much apple juice. So what I'm doing is I'm just filling the cup until this. And then I put a little bit of juice inside so that you have a little bit of sweet taste. Even if you make some tea inside and then put apple juice and not sugar inside, it helps too. It's a little bit sweet. You can also do it with cherry juice, I really like, but I have to buy the cherry juice. I put some cherries in my basement, but yeah, at the moment I'm buying cherry juice. So yes, this is what I'm doing. Okay, cheers. Okay. Store potatoes in the basement, dry and dark, less than 10 degrees. Yes. Sorry, I missed the first part of the Q&A. So hello, who was it? Sue Snyder. Hello. Maybe you already talked about it. Do you plan to have lambs in the future? Where do you get your farm animals from? Yes, and at the end of January, I hope I get a lot of lambs. And I guess it should be a very cute video to see all these small little ones, and they are jumping around. So yeah, I can't wait for them. So I hope they will be here very soon and everything is going well with the birth. What was it? Where I get my farm animals from. So the first 2 sheep, I bought them from Fogger. Is this a good word? So I looked online on eBay and yeah, he said he is a club in a sheep milk club. So I was thinking, okay, you can buy them from him, because it is very important that you have someone who knows what he's doing, that you get healthy animals. Because if you are buying an animal because you are just thinking, oh, it's a poor animal, he don't have a good life, most of the time the animals have then problems. And yeah, I'm just in the beginning of it, so I really want to keep maybe some babies, so I need a good basic from the sheep. So yeah, I really try to buy the sheep from people who are fogging them. I hope this is a good word. Yeah, so we have some clubs for sheep milk clubs. I'm not inside, so I'm not in the club at the moment, but I know a few people who are in there, and I can ask them, yeah, if they have babies or something. We have also in, how are you saying it? I don't know. And so where all the people who have sheep milk come together, like a party, a club party, something. So you can go there, you can see some sheep and say, okay, this is a great one, I want to buy it. But yeah, I don't get them for free, so I bought every sheep. So where was I? I will try microgreens for sure. Okay, I need a picture. We don't have the kind of basement, it's too warm here. We keep them in a cool part of the house, but it's okay. Okay, but yeah, I'm lucky I have a very old house and a very old basement. So yeah, I will show you one day. Have you ever grown sweet potatoes? I like growing them. No, not successful. So I had a sweet potato and I tried to put out the leaves, but it was not possible. So yeah, I want to do it. Gunnar wants to know if you have something growing in the garden right now. Right now I have spinach and thick beans. So they are doing very well, but I don't have beans at it because it's too cold, but they are growing and I hope to harvest the thick beans very early. What else? Garlic, onions, of course, but not something what I can eat at the moment. Oh yeah, I have kale. And Rosenkohl, rose kale, if the translation is the same. Yeah, and a lot of food in my fridge. And I have to say I'm very lazy. So at the moment I don't like to go outside in the garden, collect the food. So I'm lazy, I'm just going to my basement. And I froze a lot of food, so I can just take out the ready food who is already ready in the deep freezer. I have some corn as well in the deep freezer, and yeah, it's great. Okay, where was I? Germans like Spritzer. We mix everything with water or sparkling water. Yes, and you don't have to add sugar. König Ludwig. Yeah, König Ludwig Bavaria wheat beer. Yeah. I think the reason why you have become attractive to a lifestyle close to nature is that you're inner self has an, oh God, inherent desire. So it's from Peter Jäger at 8.52. So if you want to see the comment, for harmony in nature provides that more than society does. I have to think about it. Wait. What do you mean exactly with it? It's close to nature, this inner self has been. So you're saying, Peter, that the nature is giving some harmony to me? Is it correct, if I'm understanding it correct? Yes, I call calm down if I'm going to the garden. I can just totally forget the time and be there hours and hours just working in my garden, but it's not really working. It's satisfaction if you're planting something and at the end you can eat it. It's just nice. How do you say cheers in German? Prost. Breeder Fokker, okay. Farmer market. Yes, I like to go to a farmer market, but I wasn't at one farmer market now, so I have to go to it. Could be a farmer association. Yeah. Are you teaching at school or online? Where's Washington? Or here in Washington, all of the schools are online. Yes, this is so the parents are allowed to teach, so to leave their children at home, but most of the time, the half of the class is at school and the half of the class is at home. So we have not double work. So as a teacher, I'm in the morning at school and in the afternoon, I'm teaching the children at home. It's a lot of work. I don't know how it's starting in January. So I don't know. I have my own classroom digital. So all the teachers have now a digital classroom where they can put some digital lessons. So maybe I can just make YouTube videos how to teach what I'm teaching now. Maybe, but they will be all in German. Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot. It's changing. So yeah. Okay, I tried the microgreens when you first showed them and they were a great success. Oh, great. Yes, and I used toilet paper. So one person was asking me what special white carpet I'm using. It was just toilet paper, nothing else. So it was very easy. I miss Niedersachsen, Carrie. Oh, you was there and visit Niedersachsen? Okay, in Germany. If you ever want to try sweet potatoes again, use a high, oh God, potassium fertilizer and put mulch over the soil. I did that and that's the best sweet potatoes ever for Thanksgiving. Sounds good. I want to do this. Brussels sprouts. Oh yeah, I'm growing Brussels sprouts at the moment. Yes, any more questions? Wow, how much? Oh wow, it's over more than an hour I'm talking now. Yes, so again, thank you very much for being here on my channel. I really have to think about if I'm shooting the videos only in German or in English. I guess I saw 2 German comments and the rest were in English. Maybe we can do just the same we did here. I'm doing some videos and then once in a while I'm doing a live Q&A where you can correct me and say, okay, this word has to be this and this in English. And maybe it's just funny. I know I can just laugh about myself too if I hear something. Maybe, yeah, I can just learn with you the words. I really have to read some gardening books. So if you have a good advice, please write it down in the comments and I can just buy the book and read maybe some English garden books. Yeah. Okay, I guess this is it for now. Thank you again for all the great words, all the positive vibes I have here on my channel in this community. I saw a lot of people of you like to read the other comments as well. It was just so sweet. yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. And I don't know really which the next video should be, which topic it should be. Yes, so yeah, wait, there's something I should answer. It was very nice to see and live and learning a little bit about Nessa, the person. Good luck with everything you do in the future. Thank you, Gary. Good luck to you too. Your English is great, so don't worry too much about this. Yes, the normal conversation again. But again, if I'm talking about a topic where I never talked about it in English. Okay, thank you und guten Rutsch. Yes, this is what you're saying in German. You're saying, no, I really have to think about now what you should say in German. Guten Rutsch und ein schönes neues Jahr. Okay, maybe I should say it a little bit slower. Guten Rutsch und ein schönes neues Jahr. Okay, this is what you are saying with a good come over to the next year and a happy new year. Please do this again. Yes. Oh, I really enjoy the communication with you, because then it's not only me who is talking the whole time. I get some response and questions. Maybe you can just write down what you like to see, what you are interested in it, and yeah, I can make the video for you. Please do it again. Happy New Year, have a great New Year. Thank you very much, Martin. Yes, more live Q&As if you have the time, Joanna, of course. Happy New Year all, Sabrina. Thank you. I'm looking forward to videos on sheep, wool, gardening and more. Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Nessa. You are heartwarming. Yes, I was searching for this. It's so nice to get to know you. Oh, thank you. Dankeschön. Some people ask what kind of lessons you are teaching. Math, biology, or whatever. I think you missed the question. I'm teaching math, German, and a mixture of biology and history. So we call it Sachkunde in the primary school. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Thank you. You naturally love nature. Oh, thank you. Okay. Sabrina M. kann Deutsch und lässt mich hier zappeln. Haha. Yeah, some people are Germans and they're still talking English, and I really appreciate this. So I really like to read a comment in German as well, but a lot of Germans try to put some content out for the community in the comment area for all. So I really like this too. So it's okay if you're talking just German or just English. Luckily, I both understand it. Please don't do France or Spain. I don't know any of this. But yeah. Happy New Year to all of you. And I love your smile. Oh, all the best for 21. Wow, 21 already, yeah? This is great. Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you, little V's. Thank you too. I don't know what else I should say. I'm just excited to do a new video and I want to know what you think about it. So I don't know. I don't have any plan at the moment. Maybe just a daily life. Maybe I should go with you into my garden. At the moment, it's a winter garden, so nothing is growing. It's cold outside. Maybe I'm thinking about a nice music and take you with me. So I don't know. Love this. Please keep doing the videos. Love getting to know you. Happy New Year. Okay, now that's it for now. Thank you all much for being here to spend the evening with me, and we see each other in the next video, I hope. Bye bye.